Hey guys, it's Brian. I am back in the shop again today, and I have been working on this CRF 70 pit bike project, and recently I stripped down the motor, and once I had it all torn down, I realized that I needed a tool that I did not have, and that was a valve spring compressor. So I started looking online at the various tools that were available, and they were really bulky, which is one thing I didn't like. I didn't want to have to store a big tool, and basically the design of this thing looked like a giant C-clamp, and I have one of those in my shop, so I thought, you know, I bet I can come up with an idea to create the same effect as these valve spring tools and not have to spend a bunch of money and store a big bulky tool. So I thought about it a little while, and I came up with an idea that I think you guys are really gonna like. I hope that it helps somebody out there. I ended up spending only 39 cents on this project. So if you have a C-clamp and a vise, you will spend less than $1, I'm almost positive. So let me just show you what I came up with and the procedure. So I'm ready to get after it if you are, so let's just tear into it. All right, to do our fancy job, what I did is I took the 1/2-inch T fitting, the 39-cent T fitting, and cut off the junction portion, or the T fitting part, down so it was flush to the main primary direction of the fitting. And then I cut a notch in using a hacksaw. I put this in my vise and clamped it in the vise, and cut with the hacksaw and just cut that section out, and you'll see how that works in just a second. So in addition to that, I have a washer that I ended up using. I thought it made things a little easier. This is a 1-inch diameter washer with a 3/8 inch hole, and then I have a big C-clamp. Now if you don't have one of these, it's a useful toy to have. Mine's a Wilton 540-6, and you can get these on Amazon. So I used a very large C-clamp, but with the exception of a vise, that is all the tools that you need to perform this procedure. And I had never done it before, but it worked out pretty good. So let's jump over to my shop vise, and I'll show you exactly how you can do the exact same thing for under $1. All right, so I put my Wilton C-clamp into my vise. I put a rag basically on the back side of the cylinder head, not because I really need to protect this one, but just as an example of how you can. So then I butted the valve area up against the jaw of the vise. Then I took my 39-cent insert, plugged that into the top of the valve spring, and then I compress the spring. I'm now cranking on the threaded portion of the C-clamp, and when the keepers popped right out, compressing the valve all the way. And that's the second keeper. Now, unscrewing the C-clamp, removing the 39-cent super tool with the keepers inside, which I don't want to lose, but of course I dropped them. And the top of the valve too. Everything has to fall out, that's a rule. So anyway, so now they've got the spring here. We'll take that out, and voila, hopefully the valve, yep, comes out, and that is one valve removal. So now let's do the reverse. So this is the configuration with the C-clamp and the vise. This is for reinstallation of the keepers. The bottom of my little 32 center has a bevel to it that's just a little bit broader than the top fitting on top of this spring, so I put a washer on top to make a flatter surface. Put my 39-cent special tool, insert into the C-clamp, and start compressing the valve with the C-clamp. I'm going to put the keepers in and then compress the valve. Got my magnetized little pointer. Compress the valve spring. There we go. Unscrewing the C-clamp. Remove our budget tool. Extract the washer, and have completed keeper insert. Pretty fancy for less than $1. Hey guys, I hope that that video helped you. A little 39-cent part saved the day for me. I hope it helps somebody out there to do the same. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, all the nice comments. I've made a lot of friends doing these YouTube videos, which I really enjoy so much. So again, I hope I helped you. Hope that you guys enjoy this project and the ones that are coming up on this CRF70 project. So make sure that you have fun in your garage. Oh my God, you up so bad.
I love the end of smiling works.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I love that.
All right, so we'll leave it. Okay. Yeah.